Hello to you. I'm Jessie Johnson. I'll speak to you about life, the secret of the physical and spiritual structure of human beings. Most humans already know a little human physiology by being a human. Some humans know the physiologies of cows, dogs, zebras, and many other animal physiologies by being veterinarians of these people of other species. Human biology is extremely complex, but this physiology is only half of the total of what humans are, as well as other major life forms. There are 6 forms of life on Earth. In taxonomy, evolutionary, and biology books and materials, you'll find 4 forms of life listed: animal, plant, fungus, and bacteria. The 6 forms of life on this earth are animal, plant, fungus, bacteria, virus, and amariti. The first 5 have their own genomes. This makes them alive in the usual chemical, biological sense. Amariti, Nadi, is non-particulate energy, not made of chemicals such as atoms, molecules, macromolecules, etc. type of life. Life has 2 bases: particulate energy, such as atoms, molecules, etc., and non-particulate energy, such as radiation, waves, vibrations, and their frequencies, fields, etc. All living things known is energy at base. Everything is vibrations with their different frequencies. Everything transmits: chairs, buses, concrete, cement, insects, houses, tanks, car wheels, etc. Everything is vibrations with their frequencies, and is energy with its subtle and gross fields, with all different levels and grades of speeds, directions, momentum, densities, longevities, etc. Life as we know it is very, very complex and very ordered. I will speak by highly generalizing the structure of humans, a structure of which most humans don't know a lot about, even though they are the living being itself, because it's not in their usual interest, even though humans is those very structures itself. The few that do know pass it on. Human beings, that includes you, the watcher of this video, are composed of 2 life fields. Number 1, the first life field, the physical body, flesh, blood, and bones, etc. Number 2, the second life field, chakras, divine point, astral out of the physical body spirit, multi-phased bodies, auras, etc. Both first and second life fields is energy. The first life energy field is composed of particulate energy, once again, such as atoms, molecules, macromolecules, etc. The second life field is composed of electromagnetic radiation, magnetic and electric fields, torsional and torus fields, free field, extreme subtle contoured space, etc. Both first and second life fields are intricately and inextricably integrated one unit. When the first life field dies, that's the physiology, as far as I can tell from my own experience, about 70% of the energy of the second life field dies with it. About 30% of the second life field energy lives on and goes on living thereafter. I do not know for how long. I have personal experience in some of these matters, but not all of these matters. Now, to continue, All information in this video is public information and can be acquired online and offline. This is what the first life feels composition is. Hold on for a few moments. I am going to move the camera. This is what the first life feel looks like. This can be gotten from almost any physiology book, etc. Now, the human physiology looks like this. This is the first life feel. This is illustration A. The first life feel. This is what our physiologies look like. Now, the first life field, physiology levels, these are physiology levels. Physiology, the first life field, physiological levels. The first one is chemical. The second one is genetic, as you step up with more inclusiveness and expansiveness. The third one is cellular. The fourth, tissue. As you reach the fifth level, it's organs. As you reach the sixth level, it's body integrative, related organs. When you reach the seventh level, you speak of the whole organism itself as a functionary whole. Now, to continue, this is the first life field, our physiologies. These are the physiological systems of the first life field. The nervous system, circulatory, cardiovascular system, renal system, integumentary system, immune system, lymphatic system, urinary, reproductive system, digestive, gastrointestinal, endocrine system, skeletal system, respiratory system, and special senses. To continue with the first life field, our special senses, of which we have 17 to 20 senses for the first life field, 17 to 20 senses. As you can see, these are the senses. The first sense above all senses is the sense itself, which is your base sense, is the sense of life itself. The external senses, which is sight, hearing, smell, taste, and contact touch. The visceral senses, number 7, is breathing, thirst, and hunger. The reproductive sense, which is sex, number 10. The temperature senses, which is cold, the sense of cold, hot, and cold, number 11 and 12. The pressure senses, which is negative pressure and positive pressure, number 14 here. Then you have the frequency senses, which is the receiving frequency, where you are a receiving system and a transmitting system for frequencies. And number 17, the sense of motion, movement, the motion, and the sense of balance and movement. Now, as once again, the physiology, this can be gotten from physiology books. Now, the second life field is known to those who can see and those who are sensitive to life-living energies. Most humans have been numbed and desensitized and zombified to these living energies, but humans are never more than 75% zombified as far as I can tell. No matter the low qualitative states, levels, and planes they become and are, as long as you have life, you will be sensitive to life energy fields. Also, Some of this information is my own experience, but also is from hundreds of millions to billions of people over 5,000 years using more than 100 different methods of meditation. Now I'm going to show you illustration E. We begin. The second life field is composed as such. Hold on, please. These are the levels of the second life field. The second life field. These are its levels. Etheric, free field, electric field alone, magnetic field alone, electromagnetic wave frequency fields. 6 organs. As you go up, is more inclusive. Number 7, the whole being. Number 8, supreme sensitivity. Number 9, supreme awareness. And number 10, supreme conscious eternal genius. Now we will continue going and with the second life field. The second life field, we will see now about the spiritual systems. Just as you had physiological systems, you have spiritual systems. The first one is the major chakras. The second one is the minor chakras. Number 3 is your aura, which surrounds your total physiology. The 4th one is your halo, which mainly surrounds your head. Number 5 is your spiritual body. Number 6 is the silver cord. Number 7 is the astral body. Number 8, the divine point. Number 9 is the infinity point. Number 10 is the multi-bodies which are phased, one within the other. Number 11 is the Amriti Organian Nadi. Number 12 is the ghost, which leaves the first life field at death, the ghost. Number 13, the memory cloud. And number 14, the etheric body. Hold on, please. Now, to continue, this here is what the spiritual system of the human being is. This is not the physiology, which is the first life field. This is the second life field of all human systems. Also dogs, cats, elephants, horses, and all major trees of every kind, flowers, bushes, and so on, have a second life field. The aura surrounds the total physiological body. Total physiological. This is the energy that the first life field vibrates in every direction. The spiritual body, in red here, the halo, which is mainly around the head itself, the halo right here. The phased multi-bodies. I know this to be a fact from personal experience. The phased multi-bodies are here. Phased multi-bodies here. Here the divine point is here. The minor chakras. This is the minor chakras. The small chakra here is the minor chakra, and these are the major chakras. These are the minor chakras. This is the Amriti Organian Nadi. This is approximately on the right side of the heart, of the physiology, in the second life field. Here is the memory cloud. Basically, all the memories of your existence is in a basic cloud. A basic cloud. This here is the ghost. This ghost, I know this from personal experience. This ghost leaves the first life field of physiology at the time of the physiology or first life field's death. This ghost, I know this from personal experience, that it leaves the first life field. This here is the infinity point. I know this from personal experience that this is the case, infinity point. All the rest are from, most of the rest are from other human beings. This here is the astral body, here. This here is the silver cord. And this here is the etheric body, the little red dot around the multi-bodies is the etheric body. This here are the organs of the second life field, its organs. All of this is the organs of the second life field. And I want to thank everyone for listening and watching, and have a very good day.